O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 block. A solid performance already for him, and he might erupt in the second half if his last game is any indication of what we might see. Shaq, let's get your take on the West All-Stars.
Well, what I like, the ball never stopped moving. Look at the players, everyone working in unison, playing for one another. Love to watch this brand of basketball. We've got a whole nother half. So excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on the East All-Stars? And that's a wrap.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the East All-Stars, they've got Bradley Beal. Tatum out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Irving at the point. Curry passes it to James. Good, and Curry gets the assist. James has got 5.
You know, the strategy used to be in defending LeBron, make him shoot jump shots, long jump shots. He's countered that strategy by becoming a knockdown three-point shooter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide-open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And a deep 3 from Irving. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry. And it's the East with the rebound. Unloads from 9. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Kyrie Irving. It's Curry outside, and Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Star. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
The drive by Beal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Just such a high IQ. Beal using the bounce to get to the line where he's just a fantastic free throw shooter.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Jokic. Ben Simmons comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Brown is checked in for James. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Stephen Curry. Leonard against Brown. The shot will not fall. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The natural offensive talent of Lillard gives him incredible flexibility, and boy, he can strike at any time.
Brown, good.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Right side, Leonard shoots over Brown, and it's Leonard missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Lillard from outside. The shot, no good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Tatum against Simmons. Tatum no good. And the West All-Stars with possession. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Excellent concentration that time by the 6'10" Simmons. Very good at completing these chances despite the defense's best efforts.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. George is checked in for Luka Doncic. A big group substitution here for the East. Julius Randle's checked in for Tatum. Dean comes in for Kawhi Leonard. James Harden, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Conley in for Kyrie Irving. George, that's a two-pointer. Releases from the wing and drills it. George has got his second bucket of the night.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. Zion Williamson's checked in for the East.
Zion Williamson.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
Timeout.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And just miss after miss right now.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
6 to shoot. Pass to George. Here's the three. Good on the triple. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Simmons dishes to Gobert. George double team. Pass to Lillard. Harden against George. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Ben Simmons hits the bucket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors,
Timeout.
taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
So for the West, Sabonis comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Paul in for Lillard. Simmons gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Conley against Paul. Left side, Levine. Pass to Randle. Out to Conley. Can they get it? Sabonis grabs the board.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Basket counts.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Randle finds Harden. Into the lane, and he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
And it's Paul missing.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Third team foul. In for the East All-Stars.
Knocked loose.
Joel
It's
Embiid.
stolen by Gobert. There's the lob to Brown. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the West All-Stars delivering the blowout. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Paul out there with Paul George. Then it's Sabonis. And it's LeBron James. And it's Jokic in at the 5. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. The 3 from LeBron. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. Jokic against Harden. West All-Stars with the rebound. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Sabonis, the pass to George. Traps in the tray.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Passes it to Randall. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Harden. And that one, good.
James Harden.
Nice finish there. Harden is just calibrated to absorb contact and complete the play.
Here's James, and he uses the glass on the layup. LeBron's got 12 points here in the second half.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Got that one up
Zach
quick.
LaVine.
LaVine is such a really good shooter from deep. You can't allow him to be alone at the arc.
James way outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Randall with the ball. Chris Paul covering. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could see why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Curry's checked in for the West. And then for the East, Jason Tatum. He's checked in for Julius Randle. Kawhi Leonard comes in for LaVine. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for James Harden. A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
I'll tell you what, Embiid is not just an okay shooter. This guy is a terrific shooter. So you can't let him get comfortable really from any distance. He can knock it down from anywhere.
Curry gets the bucket.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Curry's gone 4 of 8 from the field. Leonard against LeBron. Conley, the pass to Embiid. And here's Leonard from 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
3 points.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Here's LeBron. LeBron James on the wing. George trying to break free. And finished off by LeBron.
There aren't many guys that can match LeBron when he's in a really good scoring rhythm. Asserting himself on offense is problems for the defense and good for his team. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Back to LeBron. And there's the pass to Sabonis. Curry looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. From past the arc, drills the 3-pointer. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Gobert, he's checked in for Jokic. Ben Simmons comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's Brown in for LeBron. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for the East.
Well, the team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
Irving against Curry. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
2 minutes remaining.
Nobody near Leonard. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Leonard's got 10 points here in the second half.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his 3-point shooting.
Here's Curry with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Irving kicks to Leonard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
For 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Lets the 3 fly. Outside for Curry. Fires for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 20.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And it's Leonard missing. And here's the West with the ball. Here's Simmons. No good there. Great D that time from Tatum. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Count it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Outside Leonard. He kicks it to Mitchell. Embiid, the pass to Mitchell. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. There was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next